Now at 10, one person is dead after a fatal shooting in Willimantic, and tonight detectives are continuing their search for the gunman. Thanks for joining us for the Fox 61 News at 10. I'm Brent Harden. Sadness in that Willimantic neighborhood tonight as people learn of today's homicide. Fox 61's Victoria Anderson was with neighbors today as state and local police continued their investigation.
Police believe it was an early morning confrontation Sunday that led to the death of one man in his Willimantic apartment. And now neighbors I spoke to said they are desperate to know more.
I'm just so fearful of who it might be.
Next door neighbors Douglas and Samantha Vining have so many unanswered questions after a shocking Mother's Day murder on Main Street.
You know, some of the tenants were upstairs, and I still don't have the details on what exactly happened.
Willimantic police say they were called to an apartment building on Main Street around 1:45 a.m. Sunday morning to reports of a shooting. Officers found one man shot in the chest. He was pronounced dead on scene shortly after. Local Patrice Cachon told us this tragedy is hitting hard at home, especially with the holiday.
I felt really sad because I'm sure it's a mother's child, you know. Yeah, so it's really sad. My prayers go out to the family.
Police share that they believe the shooting escalated from a confrontation where the suspect used a pistol to shoot the victim before quickly leaving. However, they have not released a victim or suspect name.
It's heartbreaking. Like, we got to know a lot of the people once we moved into this building. They were super friendly.
The community now waits to learn who they lost and who will be held responsible. Police that I spoke to here on the scene told me so far in the stages of this early investigation, they have no reason to believe that there is a threat to the public. We'll keep you updated as we learn more. In Willimantic, Victoria Anderson, Fox 61.
Victoria, thank you. Hope everyone was able to enjoy their Mother's Day today. And for all you moms out there, happy Mother's Day. Chief Meteorologist Rachel Frank joins us now for a first look at the forecast. And Rach, happy Mother's Day to you.
Thank you.
How does the work week look?
Actually, of course, like clockwork, we are going to turn drier as we head back to work, drier than it was over the weekend for that matter. High temperatures will be in the 60s though, so it's actually a little bit cooler as we head through the next couple of days compared to today. Rain doesn't return until Wednesday and Thursday of this week, and I did want to let you know what's on the horizon. It's never too early to talk about next weekend, but we are finally starting to see signs that we could start to see a pattern change and begin to see warmer than average temperatures after what's been generally a cool start to spring. Here's a look at the radar, and you can see some showers offshore. There's a slight chance that we get clipped with some of this, maybe a light shower or sprinkle early tomorrow morning. Most of us won't see one though. Overnight lows will be in the 40s. We'll start the day off with a lot of clouds. Temperatures begin in the 40s, maybe an isolated shower before 5, 6 a.m. And then we'll break for some sunshine. High temperatures will climb into the 60s with mostly cloudy skies as we head through the late afternoon and early evening. I think Tuesday is one of the picks of the week before rain returns. We'll take you through your full week ahead coming up, Brent.
All right, Rach, thanks. In Stratford, the search is on for at least 2 people who left the scene of an early morning crash. It happened on Route 15 just before 5 o'clock. 3 people in the other car suffered life-threatening injuries. The State Police Accident Reconstruction Team is investigating the cause of that collision. And 1 person died, another was seriously injured in a single car crash on Rich Avenue West in Greenwich. Police say the driver of a speeding Lexus lost control and hit a utility pole just after 2 this morning. The impact killed the driver and left a passenger with serious injuries. And then on I-84 West in Southington, it has reopened now following a 2-car crash and vehicle fire that happened just after 5 this afternoon. The crash took place between exits 31 and 30. No injuries happened during the crash or the subsequent fire. The man accused of killing his wife in their Beacon Falls home faces a judge on Monday. Adam Drozdowski was taken into custody earlier this week. Police say Drozdowski called 911 Tuesday and said he had lost his mind and killed his wife inside their home. A judge agreed mental health issues may have played a role. A Trumbull man accused of custodial interference heads to court on Monday. Police issued a silver alert for the 17-month-old daughter of Brennan McGrath after learning he had kept the girl from her mother since April. McGrath turned himself in to Newtown police on Friday. The child was returned to her mother in good health. And the Connecticut Department of Transportation is warning of rising motorcycle deaths now. They are urging both riders and drivers to share the road safely as riding season begins. Motorcyclists are 27 times more likely to die in a crash than occupants of passenger vehicles. More than 50 motorcyclists are killed annually here in the state. And Connecticut is redesigning its accessible parking placards. The goal is to make expiration dates more visible from outside the vehicle to prevent misuse and fraud. The DMV will begin issuing these redesigned placards on January 1st of next year. And West Hartford is moving toward a ban on both cannabis and tobacco use in all town parks and trails. The proposed ordinance changes were presented at a Human and Community Services Town Council committee meeting on Tuesday. The proposed changes are still subject to a public hearing and a final vote by the full town council before becoming law. Well, this Mother's Day, families across Connecticut found special ways to celebrate the moms in their lives. Fox 61's Priscilla Meza went to Bushnell Park, where kids shared what makes their moms so special.
Here at Bushnell Park, families spent the day enjoying the nice weather, the carousel, and most importantly, time with mom. And while every family celebrates a little differently, the messages from the kids we spoke with today is pretty simple. They love their moms.
Happy Mother's Day.
Okay, thank you. From big smiles to sweet words, Mother's Day at Bushnell Park was all about celebrating mom.
My mommy likes cooking dinner. My mommy is pretty, he's nice and kind.
For some kids, describing mom came easy. If you could describe your mom in a few words, what would you describe her?
Amazing, intelligent, and independent.
And for others, the message was short but full of love.
I love my mommy. Fun, strong, and kind. I love that she helps me when I need help.
For Jessica Fitzgerald, a first-time mom, the day was about slowing down and soaking in the little moments with her 2.5-year-old son, Patrick.
Today we relaxed a little bit, but then we came here to Bushnell Park. The carousel is his absolute favorite, so it's always fun to see how happy he gets when we're here.
She says motherhood has changed her life in the best way.
He is the light of my life, honestly. I don't know what we did before he was born. Just watching the world through his eyes couldn't get any better.
Anita Paitnak, also a first-time mom, says raising her 5-year-old son has been both a challenge and a gift.
It's wonderful being a mother, the best feeling in the world. A little bit of sacrifice, but it's worth all the pain. And when you see him, it's all gone.
She describes motherhood as a journey, one she's still learning from every day.
It's a roller coaster ride, I would say. But yes, it's equally lovely and a beautiful journey for 5 years, and we enjoy each day.
And from the kids, one more reminder of why this day matters.
I'm grateful to have a wonderful and beautiful mom and that she created me into this world.
Whether it was through big hugs, sweet words, or a simple I love you, today was a reminder of how much moms mean to their families. In Hartford, Priscilla Meza, Fox 61.
All right, and congratulations are in order for a couple of new moms. Mariela Aguiar delivered a baby girl named Cora. She weighed in at a little over 6 pounds just before 2 this morning at St. Vincent's Hospital, and we're told everyone is healthy. And then over at Hartford Hospital, Carrie Karuba delivered baby James just after 8:30 this morning. He weighed in at 8 pounds 4 ounces, and that is the proud dad, Brian, at their side. Congratulations. All right, happening tomorrow, the launch of a statewide initiative to encourage women to prioritize their health. Lieutenant Governor Susan Bysowitz will join Women's Health Connecticut in Rocky Hill for a news conference. It all starts at 10 a.m. And the search is on for an armed robbery suspect in Bristol. Just after 3 this morning, a man held up the Gasman Food Mart on Riverside Avenue. The clerk handed over cash and was unharmed. The suspect then ran off on foot. Police are asking if you know anything to give Bristol police a call. And tomorrow afternoon, Governor Lamont will sign the Workers' Rights Bill. The governor's office says the bill addresses wage theft in the building trades. It will also give job protections for service workers. It makes workers who are assaulted on the job eligible for compensation, and there will be new rules for employers on job postings. They will now have to disclose wage ranges and general benefit descriptions in those postings. The ceremony takes place at 2 o'clock at the Figueroa Labor Center in Hartford. And also happening tomorrow, Plainville High School is set to host a ribbon-cutting ceremony for its new student-run credit union branch. It's a partnership between the school district and UBI Federal Credit Union. The goal is to provide students with hands-on financial literacy experience and real-world banking skills.